Hi. So I have to start this set with some bad news. I'm moving in a month and a half. I'm moving to Portland. It's okay. Don't be sad. Stop it. That's crowd reaction though. It's okay. But Missoula has decided to give me a series of going away presents as I got ready to leave. The list goes on and on, but just my top three are drunk people that peed in my car. Someone slipped ecstasy in my drink without me knowing it. And I realized what was happening. I was like, I need to go to a safe place, so I hung out with John Howard instead. But the last one, and my favorite one, was Missoula decided to be a crazy ex for a second, was like, let's kill him. If we can't have him, no one can. Now what happened was I was out bowling with some of my coworkers, and we were getting drunk, because that's the only way to enjoy bowling after you're 21. And one of my friends was like, hey, I'm a little too drunk, but I need to get home. Can someone walk me there? I was like, yeah, I can walk you home. That's fine. But I realized the fatal flaw in the plan was that I had no one to walk me home back to my place, because I'm not intimidating at 3 o'clock at night. Like, I don't care who saw me, they were like, oh, we're going to be okay. But, so I'm walking down the Ken Williams Trail at like 3 o'clock at night, and I hear a guy behind me go, hello! Like an old adventurer yelling into a cave. And I was like, you're not exploring me tonight, so I'm just going to keep going the way I'm going. And the guy went, hey, wait up! And I was like, I'm a sane person, so I'm actually not going to wait up. I'm going to keep going back to my home. And the guy kind of got tired of it, so he went, stop or I'll kill you, faggot. It's not funny. But I think it says a lot about me, because after he yelled that, it took almost every part of me when I turn around and go, hey, don't say faggot. We've all agreed as a society to not say that word anymore. And you can be better than that, murderer. Come on, man. But like I said, I'm sane, so I ran instead. And as I'm running, I hear a beer bottle break behind me, and he is in chase behind me. And now that thing happens when you are about to die. Adrenaline was pumping through my system, and I was running super fast, but like time was slowing down. And I started having a conversation in my head between two people, me and comedian me. Now I went, I think I might die right now. And comedian me went, yeah, looks like it. And I said, well, what can I do? Is there anything I can do? And comedian says, let's think of something fucked up to say to him before we die. So I'm imagining him stabbing me and pulling me close, and like, these are my last words to him, and I just go, remember the Alamo. Just fade away. But I had another one, he stabbed me, pulled me close, and I just go, YOLO. Fuck you, I understand. My favorite, and this is for me, is he was going to stab me and pull me close, and I was going to say, I never liked the TV show Friends. I didn't get it. He's going to go, no, not you too! I like Seinfeld so much better. But I got to my car, and like that horror movie thing's happening where my keys like bouncing around everywhere. I'm like, it's not the time for this! And I get in my car, and I pull out of the space, and my lights aren't on. So I turn my lights on, and I see this hooded figure just sprinting at me. And now I play a lot of Grand Theft Auto. And my first instinct was, hit him! But then another part of me was like, oh, we have to pay for the damages, though. So I left the parking lot, and I got out of there, and it was fine. I called the cops, the whole 9 yards. But I got a lot of weird questions after the whole ordeal. Like, one of my friends went, well, was he high? And I was like, you know what, anything to ask. Sir, are you high? And if you are, can I have some? You're still running at me, okay. I didn't do that. But I had that moment where your life is flashing before your eyes. And a lot of people think when they hear that, they think of their loved ones and, happy moments. And I thought of all my embarrassing moments throughout my life. And I was like, shit, that's how people are going to remember me. And now I have a mic in my hand. So I'm going to tell you the most embarrassing moment of my life. It's called a segue. Now, this embarrassing moment has gotten a name, and the name is the stripping incident of 97. Now, in 1997, I was 5 years old at my cousin's 7th birthday party, and to this day, I don't understand why we celebrate birthdays for people that are under the age of 18. Like, they have done nothing to earn that cake. Like, the parents are the reason they're there. They deserve the celebration. It's like, I can imagine how hard this has been for you. Like, you probably want to leave them at a truck stop so many times. Like, you deserve a keg for every year you kept them alive. A keg! And that's not what happens. We celebrate those fucking assholes. So, it was my cousin's 7th birthday, and she was just a little brat. And she was mad because her cake wasn't a confetti cake. And she was just stomping, I want a confetti cake! And all the parents are like, holy crap, this is unbearable. But my aunt was just staring at her with that look that parents have where just the fight's gone out of them and they're just smiling. Just... And I didn't understand what that look was until now. And that look is, you're killing me. You are fucking killing me. I cannot wait till you move. You're the worst. Well, she's right. Anyway, so what happened is this is what happens at every party that we have in my family where there's underage people and overage people. The underage people are inside doing something, and all the overage people are getting drunk in the garage. And now we were inside watching a VHS of a comedian named Ray Stevens. He was a musical comedian, and he sang about this song called The Streak. Now what happened in The Streak was a little cartoon character ran around town naked, and everyone else was like, oh, that's funny, let's get naked too. And my cousin went, Zach, you love to streak. Now I blacked out until suddenly I'm standing in front of a room of screaming 7-year-old girls, and I'm down to my Spider-Man underpants. And now guys, I don't know if you've ever had this, but when a room of girls, no matter the age, are screaming at you to take it off, you oblige. So I showed him my Peter Parker. And right as I did, a mom walked in. And I locked eyes with her for longer than a 6-year-old with their penis out should lock eyes with a grown adult. And then she left. Now there was 5 seconds of silence, and then my aunt kicked open the door. Now my aunt pointed at my cousin like a wrestler challenging someone from across the room. She started knocking children out of the way to clear a path, and she grabbed her by her shirt and lifted her like 5 feet into the air, like one swift motion, and went, why is your little cousin showing you his dick? And my cousin went, I don't know. And I was like, oh bitch, you loved it. Inadvertently, we had wound up in a Jerry Springer episode, and one of the dads thought it was so funny when he came in that he started making it rain on me. And it's the easiest $7 I've ever made. So, thank you so much. I'm Zack Jarvis.